And now, Chief Meteorologist Chad Merrill with your full 7-day forecast.
Once again, not a bad day across the region. A bit of sunshine. Did you see the moon last night? Lizzie sent this photo from Oak Hill. A nearly full moon. It will be full early on Friday. Right now we have cloudy skies. A couple of showers starting to move into the region, but they're being blocked by an area of high pressure off the northeast coast. Here is the center of circulation across the Ohio Valley moving east, and as it does so, we will eventually see a shower move through. But take a look at this pattern. We have this upper level low moving slowly south and east, sprawling ridge across the plains, and then a trough across the northwest. Temperatures nice and cool, 66 degrees. Jump over into the plains, they are in the 90s. So we are soaking up the sun here across the central plains underneath that ridge. It is 58 in Marlington, 65 in Oak Hill, 64 degrees in Pipestem. Temperatures will drop back down to the 50s, the dew point 55 degrees. And once again, the pressure 30.12 inches of mercury. It's been steady there the past couple of days. So tonight may see a sprinkle, better chance you're going to see a shower tomorrow afternoon. And then once again on Friday afternoon, and then that dissipates Friday evening, so that's good news for football. And then once we get into the weekend, a pattern change. High pressure is going to be dominating our weather all the way through most of next week. We get a nice break. We are going to see some beautiful weather here across much of the mid-Atlantic, southeast, and even across the upper Midwest. Fast forward all the way through Wednesday. So high pressure in place, that means the pressure will remain on the high side. You don't have to worry about too many aches and pains if you suffer from arthritis. And your 7-day forecast. So a shower or sprinkle, the timing tomorrow between about 2 and 7 o'clock, the high 70. There will be a shower or two tomorrow or Friday before about 6 o'clock. Temperatures once again close to about 72 degrees. And then take a look at that run of gorgeous, gorgeous weather. Temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. Lots of sunshine, relatively low humidity. Overnight lows down into the 50s. So we just have to get through Thursday and a shower or two on Friday. But like I said, Kayvon, I don't expect it's going to impact Friday Night Football, but
you never know.
Do you see what's going to happen after that?
Yeah, so hopefully everything will be good on Friday.
Yeah.
After that?
After that, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
And then you might be wondering, why are we changing from this pattern, going from, a couple of showers and cloudy skies, we've had intervals of cloudy skies, to this beautiful stretch of weather starting in October when it's supposed to be a little bit cooler during the day? Well, it's called a blocking pattern in the atmosphere. Sometimes Mother Nature goes into a logjam where the weather is the same day after day. We've had these persistent cloudy skies with occasional breaks. But if you are a fan of the warmer weather, just like you saw in the 7-day forecast, you're going to love next week. But here's why we are going to have Indian summer in the beginning of October. There's different types of blocking patterns. The first one develops in the summer under a heat ridge. And we saw that develop across Texas and the lower Mississippi Valley. It was one of the warmest on record in Texas and the warmest summer on record across Louisiana because they were under that heat ridge for days on end. A Rex block pattern typically develops in the spring or the fall, involves a high pressure to the north and a low pressure to the south or vice versa. We saw a similar pattern develop in early April that brought the northwest occasional rounds of precipitation. Meanwhile, the southern Rockies and the plains enjoyed plenty of sunshine. The Omega block pattern, developed from the Greek symbol omega, involves a low pressure on both coasts and a high pressure in the middle. When you're under that high, expect warm, sunny days, pleasant nighttime lows. Typically, these Rex block and Omega block patterns develop in our region and across the United States in the spring and the fall, and that's what we will be under next week. Kayvon had already put his request in. He wanted warm, sunny days in the afternoon combined with cool nights. That is the perfect fall recipe, and thanks to the Omega block pattern, we will see that next week. Chief Meteorologist Chad Merrill reporting for Newswatch. Alert, alert, alert. Full moon coming up Friday morning. It's almost a super moon too. I expect the weather will be so-so on Thursday evening. I think there's going to be a little bit of cloudiness, but better early Friday. That is if you stay up late or wake up early on Friday. Here's your football forecast too. This is for Friday night football. I do expect it would be dry. I have high-scoring game weather there, Kayvon.
Ooh, I love that.
The temperature's dropping through the 60s, and your 7-day forecast. Yeah, a couple drips Thursday, a couple drips on Friday, but beautiful Saturday all the way through Wednesday. We warming up into the upper 70s. Hello, October, or maybe that we are rewinding. Maybe I should say hello, September. It's more like September weather, but gorgeous weather after we get through a couple of showers on Friday afternoon.
Well, I'm not going to complain because that weather looks amazing.